Welcome to Real Start Senior Strong Standing Pilates. How you going? You good? You good? You're ready to go. We've got light weights because that is going to help with our muscular engagement, but if you haven't got them, please don't worry about it. Even bottles of water are great as well. So we're just going to get warmed up and opening up through our body. So arms out to your side, feet slightly wider than hip width apart, and we're just going to take that body all the way over. So really opening up through that upper body, getting that stretch all the way down your side, and then nice smooth controlled movements, just taking it over to the other. So whilst we're doing standing Pilates, well, actually really whilst we're doing every workout, you should be engaging your abdominals, but especially we're going to concentrate on firing them up and really encouraging that engagement through the whole workout. We'll keep going. I really want you to breathe into this and feel that, every time you reach, you slightly get that tiny bit further, letting that body release. That's good. Wonderful. I can feel it already. So we've got a chair. We've got a chair because we're going to work one side at a time, and we are going to use that chair to just help us stabilize and balance. The option is there though. If you feel you are good without your chair, please go ahead, but it's there if you need it. Good. This is your last one. Big breath all the way over. And then come back. Wonderful. Okay, keep those arms out wide. We're just going to do tiny little circles. So we're going to work at warming up through our shoulders. So while we're here, let's concentrate on what's going on with those abs. We're going to pull up through our pelvis and really draw our belly button in towards our spine. So we're going to feel really strong and solid. We're going to change direction with those arms. That's it. Nice and strong, nice and long. Keep it going. Keep that engagement. Amazing. Good. Now bring those arms up, all the way up here, and then just pull one arm up. So you're going to lift up through one arm and then drop it back down again, and then the other side. So you're really lifting that rib cage away from your hips. Can you feel that, guys? Can you feel that real lift? There you go. And again, it's like an internal stretch, isn't it? One more each side. Good. And then the other one. Lovely. It is. Suddenly your whole rib cage and breathing and respiratory system is opened up. Good. Okay, bring those hands back out. We're just going to pulse up, 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 and we're going to bring those arms together. So tiny little pulses. That's it. And when you're here, really pull your shoulder blades apart and then open up again. That's it. Wonderful. We'll do that one more time, and again all the way through. So this is encouraging your breath. Really work with inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your mouth. That's the Pilates way anyway. And then we'll just bring them down by your side. Okay, little few shoulder rolls here. Loosening up and the other way. Let's pick up our weights. So we're going to now really concentrate on our spine. We're going to open up through our spine. We're going to bring one arm out straight in front of us, and the other arm, the elbow, is at shoulder height with that weight just by our chin. Our eyes are going to follow our leading hand, and we're going to take that arm all the way around and then back to center. Now it's easy to let go of your abdominals here, so I really want you to constantly pull up and engage through that whole torso area. So we're really going to work at pulling up through the pelvis and pulling that belly button in as close as we can. Again, with every exercise, we should feel that the more the body releases, the more the body gives us. So we should feel we can get a slightly further with that rotation. Lovely. Good. We're going to do two more on this side. Breathe into it. And then just one more. And then just change over. So bring that other arm in towards the chest, the other arm extended out. Nice deep breath. Inhale. Exhale as you rotate around. Get those eyes following through. Lovely. Good. And again, breathe. Good. Wonderful. So your spine often moves forwards and backwards, but it doesn't often move around in this way. And it's so important to keep that spine flexible. The more mobility you have through your spine, the less likely the resting muscles will tighten up and cause any pain. We'll just do one more here. Good. And then bring those hands down by our sides, keeping the feet exactly where you are. Just make sure you've got enough space. Okay, so we've got the weights down by our side. If these weights at any time get to feel a little heavy, There we go. Diana's let hers go. Just put them down and come back and pick them up if you want to. If not, it's absolutely fine. Options are open to everybody. So we're just going to lean over. In fact, let's turn our toes out a little bit. Let's turn our toes out, open up our hips, and we're just going to keep our body straight and just lean over to that side. So you're going to, again, get that spine working sideways, releasing as far as you can, coming over back to center, and keep the flow. Let it go right the way over to the other side. Good. So it's very, very easy to cheat through this one and to tilt your body forward. So the key here is not worrying about how far you come down. It's about how we get that spine bending and how far we can let it go. So nice deep breaths, and really important to keep control here. Good. We're just going to do 2 more each side. And back. Lovely. And then your last one. Good. And then back. Fabulous. Okay, bringing those hands up here. We're just going to open up through the chest. We're going to do single arms first of all. So we're going to come out to the side and then bring it back to center. And again, the other side, out and to center. Good. So keeping that flow here with those arms. Continuous movements, nice and controlled. Once again, having your hands weighted does add some tension through your neck. So anytime you put those weights down. Both arms together now. Let's open up together. Open and close. Good. And again, open and close. Really feeling that chest opening here. Good. So exhaling as you open up those arms nice and wide. 3 more. 2. And then 1 more. Wonderful. Weights here. Arms out. So elbows are as high as your shoulders. And we're going to do the windows. So we're going to close our window and then we're going to open our window. So again, this is all about your chest, your respiratory system here, really opening up. And the core really starts from the top of the neck all the way down your body. It's not just about your abdominals. So this is a very important area to work. And this is where we're going to start this workout. Upper body really strengthening and opening up. We've got 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Great. Okay, let's just put 1 weight down. If you've left your weights, that's absolutely fine with me. We're going to come to the side of our chair. So you're going to use your chair with 1 hand for some balance and stability. We're going to take the weight onto our supporting leg, and we're just going to take this into a side leg raise. Now I'm going to lift my arm out to the side as well. So we're working a lot of muscle groups here, shoulders and outer thigh and glute. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Out we go. Out and in. Good. So find your stabilizers. Find that connection all the way through your quad and your glute. Hand just comes to shoulder height, no higher. Good. And again, lift. So the control is so important on the way up and on the way down. So we're not flinging any limbs here. We're really concentrating on that whole real focus of control up and down. Good. Last 2. And then your last one. Keep your leg out here. Bring that arm in. Flex your foot for me. So really flex that foot and little tiny, tiny pulses up. So we're really now fatiguing that muscle, fatiguing the outside of your glute mid, and also your quad, the outer side of it, all the way down that IT band. So we're really pushing hard here. You can also bring that leg in anytime, but we're going to try and do 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Shake out both legs. Feel it? Just a little bit? Or a lot? A lot. Okay. Hands on your hips. If you want your weight in your hand, that's fine. I just can't be able to drop mine down. Leg circles, same side. We're going to take that leg all the way out and circle round. So we're working out how much mobilization and core control we've got through that hip. That's it. So we're coming out and around. Fabulous. 2 more. And now we're just going to take it in the other direction. So we're just going to sweep back and around. Always harder this way. You'll know how much connection you've got going on here by how much swinging is going on through those hips. So I really need you to concentrate on keeping that body nice and still. Last 2, and then your last 1. Lovely, good. Again, shaking out that side that's been stabilizing. Really, really important. Lovely. Okay, let's just move our chairs over. We'll give that leg a break, and we'll go over to the other side. Whoops. Okay. So starting off with those leg raises and those lovely pulses. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Out and back. Good. Good. That breathing is so important. Always exhaling with the hardest part of the movement. So the lifting part here is much harder. So exhale as you come up. That's it. And then good. 2 more. And then your last one, hold it out there. Now bring that foot to a flex and then tiny little things, tiny little pulses. So you can bring that foot down if you want to, just here, and tiny, tiny pulses here. Still effective. We really are concentrating on just fatiguing that muscle. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Yeah, I mean, that fatigue kicks in. It kicks in quite early. So honestly, please place that foot down and then come back in if you're ready. I don't mind. It's your workout, and that's the most important thing. So let's do this leg circle. You ready? 3, 2, and 1. All the way around. So big circles opening up through those hips. Try and get a nice, even range happening here. That's it. Body's nice and tall, chest is up. Good. We'll just do a few more. 1 more, and then we'll just take it in the other direction. So again, sweeping around. These circles don't have to be huge. They are only to open up through your hips and keep that core stability happening. And the stronger you are, the bigger the circle. So we'll just do a few more here. Good, and then 1 more, and release. Okay. All right, so now we're going to work more with abdominals. So we're going to come to the other side again. So we may as well just move that over slightly. Grabbing hold of your weight again, if you feel you've got strength to hold this one, because you're going to hold this above your head, which is harder. You're going to bring that elbow and knee up together and really create that crunch through that center core. 3, 2, and 1. So coming up and then release. Good, and again, lift. Now, the higher you can try and get that knee, the more you're going to work through the lower abdominals. By bringing the elbow down and slowly crunching in, that whole transverse abdominal area really working here. Good, breathe into it. Wonderful, keep it going. Last 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Okay. So we're just going to transfer that weight over onto that supporting leg again. We've just done outer thigh, so we're going to do inner thigh. So we're going to now stand slightly further away from our chair, bring that leg out to the side, and sweep it across our body. Now our arms can go with us. We can go up and out. So we're just going to do that lovely controlled swing. Now this is concentrating more on the inner thigh than anything else. Yep. So we're just lifting up that leg across our body. That's it. Body's nice and tall. Keep it nice and straight. 4 more. 3, 2. Now with the last one, you're going to hold it up, place that hand on your hip, flex your foot, and tiny little pulses. Again, you can bring that foot down and just tap the floor. You can rest it at any time, but what I want you to do is to concentrate on the intensity of that inner thigh muscle. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Feel it? I don't know, it's the intensity, but it's hot, huh? Always got to do the other side. That's the thing, isn't it? Two sides. Where were we? Opposite arm, opposite head. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Opposite head? How many heads have we got? 3, 2, 1. Good. In and back. Good. Wasn't that movie? Was it Head Advertising where he had that talking head on his shoulder? Do you remember? No? Okay. There was a man who had 2 heads. There's a movie about it, I'm sure. Good. Breathe into it. That's it. Pretend person, yeah. Just to clarify, it was a movie. Yeah. And again, not someone I know personally. Good. Keep it going. Really concentrate here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Amazing. Good. Okay. Inner thigh work. Standing slightly further away to give yourself some space. Out we go with that leg. We're going to start here. Arm out. Swinging across your body. Over and out. Good. Lovely. And again, breathe. So Pilates is all about flow, control, balance, strength. So many things are covered here. Coordination, very, very important. Last 3, 2, and 1. Hold it, flex it. Tiny pulses, lift, lift, lift. That's it. So you're really concentrating on that inner thigh here. Keep it going. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great work, guys. Okay, so we're going to work more with the legs. If you want to have both weights together, that's absolutely fine. I'm just going to hold one. Squats. So squats are very important. We do use them in Pilates a lot on reformer beds. So this is something I'm going to just introduce without a bed, so you've got something here to really work with. We're going to come down, just slightly bending through the knees and bring those arms up in front of us. So you're going to imagine you're holding on to something here. This leg is just going to come out and in. So we're going to go out and in, out and in. So it's as if you're pushing something away from you. Good. Now by having your arms out, well, one thing, it makes you have to really think about your balance, but it also encourages you to engage your core because you have to keep your body up. Good. That's it. Now if that bending the knee is becoming too much, you can straighten that leg and come back in. We've got 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Good. Shake it out again. Staying on this side, we're going to hold on with one hand and really open up through those legs. So slightly wider than we've been before. Turning those toes out again, so we're opening up through our hips. We're going to bend into this leg and bring the weight down to our knee, and we're going to pull that weight diagonally across our body and look up. So we're going to come down and lift. Good. And again, down and lift. Wonderful. So you should get a nice tiny inner thigh stretch going on here as you do this. Wonderful. Yeah. Exactly. It does. Yeah. Anytime you bring that hand above your head, you are going to increase your heart rate. Let's do 2 more. And then your last one. And release. Good. Holding it here. We're just going to bend through those knees. We're going to bring those weights into our hands, and we're just going to do teeny tiny pulses. You ready? Let's go. Down, down. So keeping that chest up. Really pull up here through your pelvis. This is the opportunity to really work through that pelvic floor. Shoulders relaxed. Head is nice and high and proud. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring those legs back together again. They don't really want to. That is going to happen all over again on the other side. So bringing those hands around your dumbbells or just clinching them together. Narrow squat. We're going to take that bend, slight bend through the knees. Keep the chest up. You ready? outside with that leg. 3, 2, 1, out we go. Good. Lovely. Good, so your pace. How far you go through that bend in the knee is up to you. If you need to come up at any time, that is fine. There can be some pressure building up through that front of the knee. You know the difference between good and bad pain, so just listen to your body. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Wonderful. Okay. Again, nice wide step. Hand onto the chair, leaning into it. Nice deep breath. Exhale and lift. Good. So I always say encourage those eyes to follow your hand. It does somehow open up through that body a little bit more. Good. Bending into that knee and reaching. Good. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Bringing that weight close into your chest, taking a nice deep bend. Down we go. Slightly more intense now. Second time round. Quads are feeling more fatigued. This is when your body starts to give way a little bit. So we need to reconnect through here. Shoulders are down. Keeping that weight over the heels. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Okay, last set of exercises before we do our lovely roll downs and just really open up through our spine. So we're going to concentrate on working through the back, and then we're also going to work at, if you've got 2 weights, that's great, more work through this core. So we're going to have the weights here, just tucked in nice and tight with the elbows into your waist. We're going to offer those weights forward with alternate knee marches. So those knees are going to come up high and then bring those weights down. So we're going to keep that alternate, okay? Nice and strong through the core, bodies are nice and tall. 3, 2, and 1. Out. Good. That's it. So really lift up through that knee. Make sure that you're planting that foot down and keeping that body straight. Now every time you lift that knee, try and tuck your abdominals in a tiny bit more. So really concentrate on that more than anything else. Well done. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Amazing. Good. Can you feel that? Can you feel that core? The more you push forward. So we're going to switch sides. We're going to do another set, okay? And we're really going to bring that knee up slightly higher if we can and pull and reach forward. You ready? 3, 2, and 1. Good. That's it. Really focus this time. Lots of balance. Body's getting tired. This is more of a challenge than it was at the beginning. So concentrate on your move. Remember, the chair is always there. That rhymes, doesn't it? The chair is always there. You ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great work, guys. We're going to finish this off with a bit of back. So we're just going to have those weights out to our side. Again, you've got one alternate arm coming if you want to. Tiny little lifts, and we're going to slowly just bring those arms out a little higher. Just the point where you feel not too much tension through the neck, and then take it down. So you can see it's tiny, tiny pulses back and behind. We're working all the muscles around your scapula, the top of your trapeze, coming all the way out. Lift, lift. Good. Tiny, tiny. Just tiny, tiny, tiny lifts. That's it. Good. Add back down. We're just going to do one more. One more. Still pulling in through that core. Never let go of it. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. And then your last one coming down. Nice and slow. Nice and controlled. And then release. Lovely. Good. Few shoulder rolls. Let's get those shoulders released a little bit. That tension does build up in your neck. So important that you learn how to let go of that. and then release. Great job, guys. Let's place those weights down if you've got them. We're just going to stretch out through our bodies here, so you can twist those arms over and just get that great stretch now happening through the upper body. Good, and then come up nice and high. And while we're here, let's just cross one leg over the other and get that stretch now through the side of your body. You can also do this with your hand on the chair anytime too. That's it, good. And then over to the other side, switching over through those legs. Did you get that, guys? That was me. And then there you go. Good stretch. Keeping the arms above your head. We're going to slowly roll down through our body. So we're just going to come all the way down, tilting through our hips. So this is the opportunity now to really open up through your spine, to lengthen all the way down. Feel every vertebrae release. The head and the hands feel heavy. The body feels heavy. The head is hanging. Good. And then slowly roll back up again. Nice and long. Bring your arms up with you. Bring them back up above your head and take a nice wider step. And we'll do that same thing. Nice deep breath. Inhale. Exhale all the way down. Should feel more release now through the inner thighs. Good. Feeling you can get a little bit further too. And then come up. Bring those hands again up above your head. Wonderful. Good. Bring them down. Give yourselves a round of applause. Thank you so much. Good job, guys.